What's up, everybody? Thought I'd give you guys a quick little video. It's 10:05 a.m. and yeah, just wanted to give a little maybe some wisdom, whatever you want to call it. So topic I want to talk about is just kind of the corruption and inauthenticity that kind of plagues the world that we live in right now, with social media and such. You can't really get on social media without a public figure trying to get your email with some type of funnel, or whether it's an Instagram a post or a YouTube post. It's at a point where everyone is just trying to get your email, everyone's just trying to get you to subscribe, and it's just like there's no authenticity to anything anymore. I mean, the videos you see, the interviews you see, most of them are set up. You know, they get in front of a camera and then they just kind of find the best questions to ask, and then they just give good answers, and people just kind of, they believe that at face value. But it's like, I just feel like we've really lost authenticity as a society. Everything is about money, and we've really forgotten about the true meaning of life, which is helping others with that money and putting smiles on people's faces and really bringing people together. And really, you know, I think my view on America is there should be a baseline level poverty. And then there should also be, you know, you can have rich people. There's always going to be rich people that kind of just figured out how to leverage the system, and they got ahead using either people's labor or AI labor to leverage their time and money. You know, there's always going to be those people, but I feel like we've really just left humanity behind in the world. It's not just America, it's everywhere. I mean, America's a good example. If you just look at the cities and stuff, it's like they call it the land of the free, but it's I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a pretty decently smart person. I'm definitely not dumb, and I'm telling you right now, trying my hardest to break the system, and it's incredibly difficult, especially depending on how deep the hole you dug prior to waking up and learning. It's a tough challenge, and there's layers and layers and layers to really get that American dream. And, you know, it's sold to you that it's very easy. Just start a little small business and hustle, you know, work your 9 to 5 and then do your 5 to 9 afterwards. And, you know, I get all that, but it's a lot harder than people think. And, you know, you run into a lot of obstacles and you get shut down a lot. It doesn't work out for everyone. And I'm reading a book called Anti-Fragile by Nassam. I can never say his name. Just look up the book Anti-Fragile. Very intelligent author. I've read a few of his books so far, and you know, he talks about how luck plays a big role in almost all success in the world. There's like, everything is eventually luck. It's just a matter of, you know, you're putting more opportunities in front of yourself. If you're like a perplexing character or a person that's really polarizing, you're gonna attract a lot more people, which is gonna attract more customers. There's people that just, they really want it, and they just surround themselves with, they just make connections because they talk to everyone. These are different ways to increase the luck, but at the end of the day, it's all just luck. It's just how much you increase that to eventually find the thing that works. And you're really just, this book is talking about kind of, you know, you're really just betting. You're trying to keep your risk very low with a very high reward on everything you do in life. That's the way to play life. You want to risk very little with a very high reward. It's called asymmetry. Basically, you're betting $1 and you can potentially make $5 on that dollar, and all you're gonna lose is that dollar. So you want to play life like that. And when it comes to creating a business, it's the same thing. You don't want to put your neck too far out there so that you're left stranded if things fall apart. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go over all the points in the book, but that was a big one. But, you know, anyways, what ended up inspiring me to make this video was I got on Facebook and I left a comment to a big content creator. I'm not going to say their names. I don't want to agitate or piss anybody off. I just want to speak about the disingenuity, if that's a word, disingenuousness to the world. Uh, so there's public figures that are on Facebook that their accounts are completely outsourced to either a VA or AI, or they pay a software company to make something that basically attaches a bot to their social medias, and then basically you leave a comment and you get a messenger bot at trying to get your email from that public figure. And what I don't like about this is a lot of people get on Facebook, whether they're older or they're just not informed of what a ChatGPT post looks like. And even if you don't even see that, it's just the point that these public figures, they hide behind this public figure identity, and then they just have these bots running their social media accounts that are just pulling links and funnels and just trying to pull subscribers. And it's really sad at this point. I mean, I understand marketing has always been a thing. You got Coca-Cola ads and stuff. That's how things work. But I feel like there's gotta be a limit to these things. I feel like we've just gotten out of control in society, where everyone's just trying to get a leg up on everyone to try to get more money, and it's just ridiculous. And I'd love to know what a lot of people do with all these riches and like these billionaires and these multi-hundred, like $300, $500 million, and they already have everything they could ever want. Like, what are you doing with this money? Like, dude, if I was rich, my money is going towards helping the world. And I'm being so serious. Once I have everything and I have peace and I don't have to go to a 9-to-5 and I have the things that I want, my family's taken care of, that money's going towards putting smiles on people's faces, whether it's giving, Christmas gifts to families that don't have them, whether it's helping, John Hopkins, where my daughter was at, and giving back to families that low-income families that can't afford to, see their children. I made a video and I didn't actually upload it, but, okay, we can get into that in another video. But I just thought I'd make this video. You guys can see my face. This channel's new. I just want to come on here and just kind of vent about, my opinions on the world. I'm 29 now. I've had a pretty interesting life so far. I have a lot of things that I can share to the younger generation, or just people that want more, more authenticity. I feel like there's just a lack of that, and I feel like I've kind of seen it from this side of the table for a very long time, so it's very again, I'm gonna use the word polarizing again. It's very polarizing to me when I get on Facebook and I can't even leave a comment, which I never leave comments, but I finally left a comment on. It was kind of annoying me that this person just keeps posting ChatGPT prompts where the M dash is literally in the prompt, and they're literally got 7 million followers. Like, you would think these people would be a little less lazy to at least tell ChatGPT to take the M dash out to make it more human-like. I mean, I can't believe the laziness and the fact that people buy into this. It's almost like these people take full advantage of the people that don't know. And in a sense, I understand it from a business perspective, but you gotta have morals and you gotta have values at the same time. Like, if you're filthy rich and you're still trying to take money from these people that don't understand what they're doing, like, that's not good, man. That's not good. You didn't really learn much in life. You may have hundreds of millions of dollars, but you're still taking advantage of people instead of giving back. And most of these people give really, really poor advice, and they mask it like they're actually helping people, but they're really not. They're not even playing by the same rules as 99% of people. They're literally, their life is complete freedom. And yeah, some of them had to really struggle to get there, but again, there's a lot of luck involved, so you really have to pick the good apples, because there's a lot of people that are super rich that they think they're giving great advice, and they're really just leading you on to make more money. And then there's people out there that genuinely are in it for the interest of humanity. And it's really hard to sift through the debris and the noise out here and really see who's genuine at this point. And you just got to, yeah, you kind of have to just put your head down and just build something, and just don't tell anyone. Keep it to yourself until it's actually, you know, until it's rooted and you're ready to go. And yeah, I have a hard time doing that. I always want to make videos. I always want to share things because I love to help people. And it's kind of, a lot of times I deny myself uploading these videos because I don't want to disrupt the systems and piss anybody off. But at the same time, I think there needs to be a channel out here that is authentic and really speaking on the different things that are just ruining humanity, honestly. Like, I think over marketing these funnels and stuff are just, they're completely milked to a different level, especially with AI. It's getting worse and worse. Every Facebook video is made with Sora, whatever. They're faked, and like literally 50% of the people believe what they're watching, and then it spreads a narrative. Then these people spread that bullshit, then they distract themselves. They don't do anything with themselves, and it's ridiculous, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never would want to get rich off of making useless videos. If I ever made videos, they'd have to be doing something for society. And if I'm making money off it, that's fine. If these videos ever blew up and I was making money off them, that's fine. But I would always try to keep it genuine, because at the end of the day, I know what I stand for, and I know who I am, and I'm not trying to be anybody else. So have a good day, guys. You guys can see what I look like. Again, I've invited some people from other channels that already know what I look like. So, but yeah, good to meet everybody. My name's Cody, and I come on here and I just talk about things that I feel are either wrong with the world, or my goals, my ambitions, and just the way I see things. And yeah, if you enjoy the commentary, the authenticity to these videos, let me know, and I'll continue to make them. And I don't plan on ever changing to the degree that a lot of people change. You know, I'm here for the best interest of people and giving back. 29 years old, I've learned a little bit so far. I still got a lot of life to learn, but yeah, if you enjoyed this, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, whatever. I think I'm gonna make 1 or 2 shorts of this video, maybe pull some people in, because that's the only way you can really get off the bottom of YouTube and actually get people to see your videos. You know, as long as I'm putting out real, authentic content, you know, it's okay. I think as long as you're authentic, I'll leave you guys at that. Okay, it's totally different than the Facebook thing I was talking about, but I'll catch you guys later, and yeah, have a good day.